Ranged. Alright, that doesn't matter. Let's get rid of Haldiri right. Get a shrine. Get more mana. And then I can go Brothers in Arms. I think I'm gonna save a Tornado Outbreak. Go with Elf Scout. Everyone attacks face. And if he tries to block, yeah, play Tornado Outbreak. Away you go. I'm gonna save this Groove Guardian and Brothers in Arms. And make a from hand combo at 4 mana that deals 5 damage. I use my hero power. Again, 1 more mana and 1 more card. And we're gonna try and pretend that we have something again. Or maybe I just do this and this and attack this. Everything else goes fake. He might have Cataclysm, in which case I'm slightly screwed. But I did bring him down to half his life. I think I'm good. And if he doesn't have Cataclysm, I win. Just straight up. I think this was a good play to make. Yeah, it paid off, and that is victory. Elf Commander in here. Everyone attacks. And that's it. I get Fae of Charm, Electric Bright, Storm Fairy. This quest is the Night Fiend / an Airship Explorer. Now I'm back on grinding these guys with quick battles and fame. I just took the starter deck and I just added some elves. I haven't like completely redesigned it. Win 2 quick battles. Let me just... Yeah, basically all I did with my deck was I added like multiple copies of Groove Guardian, and I think Elf Commander, and then Nienna, the Legendary Storyteller. But this deck that I'm playing with Nature, it's very close to the basic deck. Like, you could probably play the basic deck and get the same result as I am. Which isn't that good, but you win some games if your opponent is too slow. But yes, let's make a deck. So I think want Minion guy as a base, maybe her. Go with the Dominion guy. This is gonna be a multi-resource deck with Dominion and Wisdom. And was it Fire or Corruption? I mean, one victor condition that I could get is the Angel one. If I control 3 angels, I win the game. That might be interesting. Let's go with this. Start off with the shrines. Minion and Nature. Well, you ramp up a lot, potentially. Mana. Oh, that is actually a good point. Elf comboing. I'll try an elf deck with Dominion and Nature. But now we're gonna go for something slightly wonky. So we're gonna grab here, I think, 10 Wisdom Shrines. Then we're gonna have this thing. I'm gonna use golems, mass produce them. Then I'm gonna sell them into slavery, draw additional cards. I think. There. They try Angelica. And I don't know. 4, 5. Alright. Look at the artifacts. This thing. When Obelisk of Unity enters field, draw a card. One of your wisdom levels is a level, the aspect of your choice this turn. So I can use this as a temporary level. In fact, I might have to craft a couple of these guys. They're pretty cheap though. I can afford that. So this is basically a common, which is we have 4 of them. Helm of Domination of Dominion. I think that's an expensive one to craft. Yes, it is. Lamp of Zephyr. It's also quite expensive. I guess 2 will have to do. Golems, Airship Explorers, no, I don't want those. Next up are the spells. Definitely want Cataclysm. Can't really afford crafting more. Overwhelming Forces. That. Hypnotizing Whispers. Can I craft that? Yeah, I can craft that. This seems... Devious Plot. Yeah, that could work. And I can actually afford to craft a lot of these. Down in there. Power Surge. On a ramp. Don't want Word of Power. Don't need that. Don't think I want any of these. Okay. Definitely want this for tokens. Might be able to craft more of this. Let's see. I want at least 20 Order Shrines. I'm just gonna craft that. Sounds good. Get another one in there. Alright. And New Horizons. Let's craft some more of that. Goes in there. And then we look at the creatures, and I think I want mostly angels. Is that what I want? I don't have any angels. I might have to get rid of the whole Angelica idea. Let's ignore order for now. Rid of all the order stuff. We'll go with definitely Rayla. He is crazy good. Definitely Bloodwell Matriarch. Rid of order. Charged Aurite. Exquisite Spirit, yes. I craft more. That I can. And I do have artifacts in my deck. I can play this as well. And I can craft a couple of more. And oh yes, definitely need these guys. They're very important. Can't really craft more, but 2, yeah, 2 will have to do. Library guards. And what else? Moon Priestess. Oh wow, I can make a hasted dust item. Alright, let's look at red for now. Now, I'm just going to go with Wisdom and Dominion this time around, I think. This seems also really good. Okay. So this will be my take on one multi-resource deck. This will use that image. Need one more creature. We'll plonk in just Titans. Have enough. Moon Priest already have a lot of those. Assassinate. Go back, and then I'll take your idea, ADR, and I'll make an elf deck. That and Dominion. And I think I'm gonna go with Neva as our base. Because there's this thing. An elf you control gets +1 attack and +2 HP. Plonk those in. Can I craft more? Oh, H2 Okay. Good to know. Don't have enough shrines. Alright, so this will buff up all my elves. How many elves do I have? This is an elf. This is an elf. This is an elf. This is also an elf. This is also an elf. And Drayla is also an elf. This is also an elf. For now, let's go with the 1-level elves. Right. Looking good, looking good. And then we plonk in the green elves, and we're just gonna put in the elf guys. No fairies, no plants. And I'm not sure if I want to go 2 levels or not. Maybe. But no more than 2 levels. Right, so that's all of the elves I can fit into this deck. 43 elves might be a bit too much. Go to the shrines and fit those in. We definitely want the Elven Sanctuary. We want nature shrines. Think about... Don't want to go far. 14 in total for nature, and then the rest can be done. We want 20 shrines in total. I need to reduce the number of creatures. Maybe I'll stick to level 1. And I'm gonna have an easier time ramping up. There we go. All of my elves, 32 creatures, which is a decent amount. They're all level 1. I'm gonna try and make a deck which only uses level 1 cards, and that's gonna be mostly commons. We put in the metabolic overchargers because I have the mutant guys, or the gross experiments. So they will draw upon it. I can then plonk in... Not gonna bother with the rest of the implants. We move on to the spells, and Assassinate is actually pretty expensive. Word of Power is not going to work. Power Surge, it might be too big of a tempo loss. And these are all too expensive level-wise. So let's go with Ambush Strike and Tornado Outbreak. So 4 cards, I think. Tornado Outbreak essentially does the same thing as Assassinate. See if there are any cards I'm missing that I might make. Search your deck for a nature creature card with a cost of 2 less, put it in your hand. Don't care about that. Word of Vigor, select a creature of your nature levels, put a might emblem on each creature. Grand Reunion. At the end of your turn, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. You may put a creature with level 2 or less from them onto the field, with the rest shuffled onto the bottom of the deck. And then at the start of your turn, if you control a fairy, an elf, a plant, and a spirit, you win the game. I'm actually not missing a single Dominion card. Pretty cool. Alright, so 62 cards. Maybe I can trim off a couple of creatures. Oh, wow, I haven't actually properly filled this up. What is that? Grove Guardian, alright. Spoiled Aristocrat. Can I make another one? Actually can. I think I'm gonna go with cheaper creatures. Right, so one way I can make all of this fit is by getting rid of the Gross Experiment. Because then I get rid of its artifacts, and we have room for 2 more cards. Let's see. And with 2 more cards we can fit in, I think, Mantle of the Winds. Right, Mantle of the Winds it is. There you have it. This is an Elf Dominion nature deck. Everything is level 1, everything is pretty much commons. This should be a decent enough deck. Should be somewhat usable, I think, for quick battles. Just your standard mission grinding. Alright. There we go. Just waiting for it all. Pop up. And we have a game. It's versus a human. This will be a challenge. Right, in our hand is Dominion Shrine, Nature Shrine, Elven Sanctuary. I think I'm gonna keep this because I have basically all of the shrines I want. We're gonna first of all go for 1 nature, plonk down the Elf Scout, end our turn. Next we'll go with the Elven Sanctuary, get the ability, and then play the Elf Warrior. 1 mana, gain 1 skill, Elf Warrior time, and attack. With the Spoiled Aristocrat, I'm going to try and use him when I can haste him. He is pretty weak in terms of health. He has a lot of attack. If he makes a play here and ends his turn without any mana, I will potentially attack this guy using native soil to power up the Elf Scout or the Elf Warrior. He has the coin still. I need to keep in mind Ambush Strike and the spell that puts something back in your hand. Like, those two are concerns. And he does have the coin in his hand still. Okay, he made use of it. Right, so now I can safely attack into him next turn. Go ahead if you want that. So we'll go for 1 Dominion level. We'll plonk down the Moon Priestess. We'll tap her. We'll play Native Soil on this. And then go for attack. I have to do this now, because otherwise he can block. And I don't get an efficient trade. Whereas now he can't really. This priestess is gonna be a massive help here. It basically puts me at 3 mana this turn and future turns. And now is when I go for this mana. Ambush strike. Plays an Elven Scout. For face. Okay, go ahead and do that. So I'll go for 1 mana. Wait a second. Oh, this is the second one I have. Yeah, I don't need it. 1 mana and 1 card. I'm gonna replace that and hopefully get a standard shrine. Yep. Then we'll swift everything this turn. I'll play the Spoiled Aristocrat. I tap her. This is actually a really good deck idea. Thank you, H2 Bro. And I think I will kill... Oh, I have to be careful here. I'm gonna do this. And that I know he has Ambush Strike in his hand. The Ambush Strike gives +2/+2, I think. So if I do this and this, Ambush Strike is useless. Okay. He's playing a Wisdom Nature hybrid. But I think this combo is much more potent. You get more elf synergy, you get a little bit of mana. You can make more tempo efficient play. I'm spending 4 mana on my turn 3 and so on. Right. Okay, he's got a Force Mage Protector. Shielding his own unit first, speeding it up. Okay. I'm gonna let him just go for my face here, and he won't be able to block my stuff. Because I don't have the Elven Commander. I could actually keep it because it's 2 level, yes, but I will go with 2 levels anyway, spread out. Have everyone go, and I'll save Groove Guardian and Elf Warrior for when my speed ability is off its cooldown. One more turn after the next. Wow. I can't do anything. Don't have any cards to stop that from happening. Power Seeker. Potentially very potent. Let's have him attack. Alright, he's sleeping. Oh, I can't attack with that either. Well, I can power this up. And then I can go for this. end turn. And I have potentially 3 mana that I can spend on the Power Seeker this turn when he attacks. I'm not going to pump in all the money into this guy if I go face with him, because that's just asking for him to fly him away with a spell. He gets Elven Sanctuary, okay. Gives that a 2/3. Right. He can safely attack this now. But he knows I have 2 mana left. The question is if he's going to play it carefully or if he's just going to go for it. Personally, I would just go for it. I don't really play around too much around my opponent's various spells. Okay, so he is going for my Power Seek instead. Well, I can actually buff him up. He can buff it up even further, but at least that is out of the way now. Alright, we need to grab Shrine. Crap. That is a no good. That. And that. So we have a total of 7 damage. Alright, that's 2. Might have to do this when we attack. No point in attacking that. When you don't get a shrine, it really sucks. Because you sometimes really need the card draw more than anything else. It's gonna wipe my board, practically. I only have 1 more creature left attacking. And I really need shrines more than anything. Alright, there's 1 shrine at least. 1 more mana, 1 more card. Can't make use of that. That's actually it. I'm gonna have to attack. Then move that on the front line. Oh shit, I should have done that. Now she can't block. Alright, lesson learned. Can I improve that deck somehow? It might not have had enough of the shrines to make it worthwhile. Okay, edit the deck. There's only 22 shrines. Let's increase... yeah. The mini shrines at 6 is probably a good idea. Let's experiment with more level 2 cards. Go for the creatures. And we might plonk in level 2 cards, if they are elves. For example, Nienna, the legendary storyteller. I think she might be useful. Elven Commander. Alderi Rider. Brothers in Arms is not very good, I think. Not in this sort of deck, anyway. Alright, so that's a lot of elven dudes. I only have one Haldiri Rider. Well, compared to Magic, it's more of a streamlined game. I don't know if you've played Magic, but what I recall from it when I've played Magic Duel, Planewalker, whatever it was called on Steam, it felt like every turn you were pressing the button, end this phase, accept that your opponent is playing this spell, etc, etc. Because they have this concept in Magic the Gathering called the stack, I think. You can play a spell, your opponent can counter that spell, you can counter that spell, and so on. Whereas in this game, if you play an instant spell, your opponent can't counter that. There's only one level of depth to it all. And I think that's enough. Combat becomes exciting and fluid enough when you go for the attack. They have one chance of interrupting you. They can play their instant spells. And then that's the end of the combat phase, and then the end of the turn. And that's really it. Your opponent can only play the interruptive spells during combat. So that streamlines combat a ton. It then has a much smoother system when it comes to resource and mana. Basically, you don't need to worry as much about getting your hand filled with these mana cards, the lands in Magic the Gathering. Here they're called shrines, because you can in this game try and get a shrine every turn. You can take a card in your hand, and you can replace it with. You look at your deck and you pick 5 random cards, and you can replace it with a shrine among those 5 cards, and the card in your hand goes to the bottom of your deck. That's kind of one way of doing it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. More Gentile. And it also has a threshold system when it comes to different resources and multi-resource. Personally, I think it's very smooth, but I don't think it really matters that much. I think I'm gonna get rid of the Haldiri Rider. I need to get rid of 6 more cards. Ambush, Strike, Mantle of Winds doesn't seem very good. +1 speed and flying. Nah. We will get rid of that. Silverblade Warrior is just a straight up bad card. I think I'm gonna get rid of it. It's a very small game. Not gonna lie, OG Wilson. It has a pretty small player base. But what it does have going for it is that it's coming out on Steam Greenlight, I think. And eventually Steam proper. So it will have an easier time getting new players through Steam sales and whatnot. And I think this is like a good enough game if you're interested in Magic the Gathering. You couldn't get into it because you thought it was too clunky or was too complicated. This basically gives you a Magic the Gathering experience, but it's simplified. It's not as simplified as Hearthstone, for example, but it's at a good level where you still feel complexity, you still have these interesting counterplay and mechanics, but it doesn't go overboard as some people might think that Magic the Gathering does it. So I think this has a good shot at being decent size and doing well for itself. Okay, me getting rid of those guys basically fixed up the deck. I don't think Power Seeker is good. Instead. Alright, so here's the other elf. Have that in? Okay, this will have to do. The 34 creatures, 20 shrines, seems like it'd be aggressive enough to do well. And it's also free to play, so you might as well check it out. Just bear in mind, you don't get as much gold from your various quick battles games. You do get a ton of gold from the various quests though. That is a way to go about it. This is a bad hand. Draw again. I got an even worse one. So now I only have one shrine in my hand. I'm gonna go for one nature level, and then I'm gonna do this divine offering. So I take a card in my hand, and I sacrifice it, which basically puts it at the bottom of my deck, and I get a new shrine. So now I'm safe next turn. I know that I will have a shrine. Alright, he gets a lethal guy. I guess I'll go with... I'm actually gonna sacrifice for another shrine, because I kinda want a Dominion shrine. Didn't get that. There is no safe way of countering this guy because he is deadly. I can't play the Groove Guardian because he will die without killing this guy. I'm gonna do that. Oh wow, he's playing the really good Espina. Assassinate. That is fine by me. Again, I'm gonna sacrifice for a shrine, because I would like a Dominion shrine. Did not get one. Wow. Well, I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet and clear him out. Shit! That was a mistake. Oh wow. I always forget about speed. Crap. That was a massive mistake. Yep. There's a gross experiment. And he's gonna get out of control. Maybe, if I'm unlucky. Yep. No Dominion Shrine. Get one, please. One more mana, one more card. I'm gonna call this game lost. Maybe I need more shrines. I don't know. Try again. I did make a misplay, pretty big misplay. Okie dokie. Now this hand I will keep. We go with one nature level first. Then we go for one mana using our Dominion card. And then we sacrifice another Dominion card for a Dominion level. And I can now play can actually play the spoiled aristocrat. Kill off that thing. Then my spoiled aristocrat will be safe. So now we're good level-wise, and we're just gonna keep on sacking for mana. Fireball. Not very nice. I'm gonna let him attack because I can deal 3 damage to his face next. So we will be ahead. And turn. And now we just go for mana. And we play out as many guys as we can in the most efficient manner. So this is 7 damage. Our 3rd turn. I think these aristocrat guys is actually really good. I mean, 3 attack for 1 mana, only 1 level. Well, that is quite good. Okay, Infernal Vulture. You won't be able to block anything here. Should be good. Are there any creatures in there? No, damn it. Okay. More mana, more creatures. Let's go with the Elven Skyrider. And everyone goes face. And if this Infernal Vulture gets out of control, we have Tornado Outbreak. We can make use of that. And turn. Alright, so I think the milling strategy here is going for a hand with 1 Dominion Shrine and 1 Nature Shrine, and ideally Aristocrat and Elf Scout. Like, that's the perfect opener. I'm gonna let him attack. I will be hitting for 6 next turn and win the game like that. Yeah. No thank you. Best. More cards? You get so many cards from doing the quest. This is win 1 more quick battle. This was win... oh, play 30 quick battles. Okay, that's not gonna be hard. Win 4 quick battles in a row with a Corruption Hero. That one is tough. This is almost done as well, 16 more wins. And this is Fame. Okay, let's just keep at it. Alright, against the AI. I said I wanted to mill for Dominion and Nature. But this is a good hand. I can go with Groove Guardian, Elven Warrior, and then Elf Commander. I'm gonna keep it. One Nature, bonk him out, and turn. Right, he gets a shout. 1 mana and gain 1 skill. This is +1 attack and 2 health. I think I'm gonna not bother with that. I'll attack, and if he tries and block, I'll pop this coin. And I'll use Ambush Strike and get rid of his blocker. He's preventing me from attacking. I'll go for more mana and more cards. Elven Scout, Elf Warrior. And everyone can't go face, I forgot about that. That's fine. Now I can actually block. I don't think it's worth it. I can deal more damage by not blocking, by not attacking him. Now I'm actually gonna go for a nature level, just so I can get out the Elf Commander. Everyone attacks. And sometimes this happens, I don't get my Dominion Shrines, and in that case this deck pretty much plays like your standard green aggro elf deck. Can't block that. This is annoying. I wonder if I'm gonna get a response to that. So what I can do here is have two guys attack, but no more. You have him attack and him attack. And AI doesn't sacrifice the Guardian. End turn. Kind of a... For some reason I can't block with both these guys. Alright, this is the best way of doing it. One more mana, one card. There is my spoiled aristocrat. So this can't block. But he can use his ability, which is incredibly annoying. Destroy up to 3 enemy attacking creatures. So I might just attack with 2 guys. This. Alright. I'll use the native soil ability. And then I'll attack 2 guys. That's 5 damage. He uses the ability. Alright, perfect. And then I play the Elven Commander. And next turn I can potentially kill. One more mana, one more card. Let's have everyone attack. Now he can hit me for 13 damage, but I have Tornado Outbreak. And get rid of Master Tactician. And that will reduce the damage incoming for us. Alright, when your card is targeted for an attack, it can't block. I see. I don't agree with that rule. Doesn't make... Away he goes. And that should be lethal. Elf Warrior, beat it all up. Everyone goes fake. Shit! Oh, he had pacify, but that wasn't enough. Fortunately for me. Ooh. I was afraid there for a second. Okay, so that quest is complete. I think that's all of my daily quests. And I'm back to grinding fame. What am I getting next? Alright, I'm getting another starter deck on in 2 more levels, so that's order. I haven't unlocked that just yet. And next up it's going to be 1,400 gold. Well, I have a lot of gold. I don't think I'm going to spend my gold on trial runs. I'm not good enough for that. And I will be getting 3 trial tickets here anyway. Let's go to the marketplace. And I've heard that the best thing you can spend your gold on is normal packs. So let's buy 2 normal packs. Epic cards are presented in one of the approximately 8 cards. Okay. Let's say. Alright, that's just 12. Okay. There's apparently like special cards. I'm not sure if these are any good. Yeah, you're just paying extra to ensure that you're getting 3 factions. Let's go open these. Okay. Have that. I think I have that. And that one. And that one. Not sure I have this one. Okay, next pack it is. Spell Warden. When Spell Warden enters the field, search an enemy hero's deck for a spell card and put it under the Spell Warden. Shuffle that hero's deck. The enemy hero can't play cards with the same name as a card under the Spell Warden. Okay, pretty cool. And I've now completed my Rage playset. Whenever an allied shaman enters the field, you may pay 1 energy. If you do, that creature is swift this turn. Yeah, I think I remember that one. And I know that one. Alright. Decent enough packs, I think. Let's unbind extra. Oh, let's go to that. No quick unbind. Wisdom. Yes. 4 extra shrines. Next up is Nature. Followed by Rage. Then Dominion. And finally Corruption. Take a look at my shrines. I got a lot of rage shrines. Could try and craft a rage deck next. For rage, I need, let's see, all cards. I definitely need Dragonfire. I want Dragonfire so bad. Seems really, really good. That is actually pretty bad. That seems pretty meh. This seems also really good. And in terms of creatures, I want Fia. I think I want Flame Serpent. I definitely want a Red Dragon. That's crazy good. But otherwise I'm pretty good. I have this legendary, 3 of them actually. Would like this. Yeah, those... yeah, these are the rares. That's the epic. Have all of the uncommon... Not all of the Not all the commons. Right, that's pretty cheap though. I'll keep that. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me streaming Spellweaver. And I might try and stream some Duelist now. And I'll keep doing some Spellweaver. Spellweaver is actually fun. So we need just grind a couple of quick battles. No, we have a trial. Let's play that. So I have, I think, a control dominion. I have this thing, Lord Carthus, and I have Joral's Silencer. I'm gonna go 2 levels for Wisdom and Dominion. Let's play. Yep. Have a look at the shrines. Okay, they're looking good. I'll go grab something to drink. Be right back. And I'm back. Okay, wisdom. Let's go for this. One wisdom level, get the charged Aurite out. I can then play New Horizons to get myself 1 Dominion level. And then I can go for the Foundry Engineer. I think that sounds like a good idea. Oh, there is a Dominion Shrine. Well, in that case, I'll go for 1 Dominion level now. And end turn. And hopefully I can get out my Foundry Engineer. Guess we'll let him attack. He has... right, draw a card. Longs out a mana for your standard pair of golems. Okay. We will go for 1 mana, 1 card. That is plonked out. I use the ability and we get 2 golems. And end turn, I think. I think I'll play Astral Dive next, and then combine it with Force Mage Protector. Yeah, that sounds good. This will bring it up to 4 energy, so I can shield both of these guys and trade them in here. He's doing the same thing though. Well, that's gonna die then. That's okay. Or we go for Foundry Engineer. I think I prefer that. And I don't need to use Astral Dive this turn. Actually, I'll use it to cycle and get out 2 golems. Then we end the turn. This requires 3 levels. Okay, I need to go 1 more in Dominion. But if I go for 1 more mana, I can play Power Surge and Force Mage Protector next. Fireball. Okay. There's also Lightning Storm. Potentially good. Right, we're just trading away golems. Can't really stop that. In fact, I'm happy for him to get rid of his summoned golems. I mean, played golems, in exchange for my summoned ones. Right, more mana, more cards. Jor-El's Silencer. Ooh, I'm gonna combo this with a charge, alright. I'll go with Power Surge. 1 more mana. Then New Horizons. We'll select. Let's go with Dominion because I don't seem to have as many Dominion shrines. And next I'll go with a Wisdom Shrine. And then I'll be at 4 level. I can even use my hero power. Where I can just deny him his next like 3-4 cards. This seems like a crazy good legendary. I would love to have this in my deck. Okay, we're at the mana advantage and a level advantage. We have pretty much a board advantage. As a health advantage, I haven't really touched him. He has been playing really aggressively. I need to be careful. Okay, he goes for it. I'll let him attack. Oh, this is gonna be really good, Lightning Storm here. So let's go for 1 more Wisdom. And let's play Lightning Storm. Then we summon that out. And we'll save Astral Dive. Yeah, we'll save that. He's drawing, that's good. Ample loss for him. He went for more mana using a Rage Shrine. And hopefully doesn't do anything else this turn. Okay, he plonks out a Golem. We can completely lock him down now with Jor-El's Silencer combined with a charge, alright. Okay, 1 mana, 1 card. There's Obelisk of Unity, I don't need that anymore. I don't want to play Astral Dive. Okay. Jor-El's Silencer played. Then we play Astral Dive. And we summon a Golem. Kill off this Golem. Oh, this can't gain energy. Okay, that explains it. I was a bit confused as to why it only had 6. Now I know. Now I know. We drew a card. Okay. He basically couldn't do anything. One more mana, one more card. Let's go with Lord Karthus. I'll destroy that. I get health. We play Force Mage Protector. I'm gonna use the Charge Aurite's ability, play another Charge Aurite, and then we can shield up my entire front row. And because he's playing Rage, I'm just gonna be using direct damage, so I can shield up this as well, protect it from fireballs. That's game. Play another one. So yeah, I think this is actually a pretty solid deck. I'm not sure, but it has like delay, stall, AoE removal, and in the end actually have enough creatures so I can go for it and win. Right. We can get another game in. Okay. I'm playing against Stinkles. I think I've played against him before. Good player. This hand is decent enough. I have a Charge Aurite, Foundry Engineer. I even got 2 different shrines. Should be good enough. But if you guys are seeing any misplays, feel free to point them out so that I can learn. Wisdom goes out, Charge Aurite. And let's replace this one. We won't replace anything. Enter. Inkles is going for Wisdom. And I'm actually now going to go for minion level and will sacrifice Astral Dive, I think, for a shrine. Now we are pretty good. We can go for mana next, play the Foundry Engineer, then follow up with Power Surge to make up for the tempo loss. It kinda hurts that he got that, but manage. 1 mana and 1 card. Well, let's go with Power Surge since he doesn't have anything on the field. And then we end our turn. Could play Electrostatic Storm. That would actually straight up kill that. Yeah. So Wisdom, 1 more Wisdom, Electrostatic Storm, and we'll take control of the board. Oh, that is actually pretty beefy. Let's go for 1 mana and 1 card. And maybe... Well, this will deal... At the start of each hero's turn, Electrostatic Storm deals damage equal energy. And then it is reduced by 1, I presume. Well, if that is the case, suppose is a play, and then that, and I guess we'll pull that back. No, no, no. I can't block. End the turn. That is annoying. Redraw of Night. Put a weakness emblem on a creature and gain 2 life. Like that. Might as well play it on this. And then we plonk out Jin, Battle Master. Might as well put this. So this is unfortunate. He can't really attack into the Force Mage Protector and kill it. None of his guys damaged. Ooh, that's annoying. Okay, what can we do here? One more mana, one more card. If I attack that, and then attack this one. Okay. We then follow up with Contraption. Play out Obelisk of You. And do spark him, kill that, and stun them. I think I've somewhat delayed him. I have 6 mana, 3 levels. I can turn this over to get myself a minion level if I need to. So now I'm gonna play out more cards. Foundry Engineer, Power Surges, more stuff like that. One mana and 1 card. Dust Titan. No, we'll do that next turn. First, we plonk out the guys. And then I end my turn. He has a lot of damage. Just realized that. 6, 5, 11 damage. And I can't really block that. And he's also healing himself up for quite a lot. But I do have the Dust Titan. Oh boy. End the turn. 1 mana and 1 card. Bonk these guys out. I do want to use the Vampiric Touch. If only to make them slightly weak. For example, this can now be killed by columns. Right, so Dust Titan goes out. Maximize his strength. And I will actually... No, I don't need to shock anything. I can block this, block that, and I can block whatever pops out of here. Yeah, I can block him. End the turn. Yeah, I mean that's a 7/7. I can actually block. Not anymore. Right, 8 damage. Does that and that. Can't change the order, okay. Oh, that hurts. Actually, he won. Just straight up. Wow, Lifebound is actually really powerful. Right, final game. Playing against Wangid. We have Dominion, Wisdom, Obelisk of Unity. Yes, we'll keep this. I'm gonna start off with Charged Aurite. Turn 2, I'll go for 1 mana and then play Obelisk of Unity. That means that I don't really need to go for Dominion. I need 1 more Dominion, I think. Because I have Lord Karathas in my deck, and he's a 4 level, 2 of which can be anything, but 2 of which has to be Dominion. Right, that's Assassinate. We will continue with mana, Obelisk of Unity, so that I can next turn do Power Surge and maybe another charge, alright. Ooh, Mind Extortion. Let's see what he gets rid of. He got rid of Power Surge. That's actually fine. And follow up with 1 mana and 1 card. New Horizons, yes. And we'll get ourselves the minion level. That is out. Then the charge Aurite can go out. So far, so good. We'll go for 1 more mana and 1 more card. Get him out. Can't get that out. And end the... Powers does he have? Ooh, that's... Headache. That can go away. That can... One more mana, gain a skill. Can't attack with that. And I might as well use this emblem right now. Then I can do it again in 3 turns. This hasn't died by then. Successfully sacrificed for a shrine. Wow, absolutely nothing in my hand. Well, you know what I'm gonna do? Can I attack? Oh, I can't. Didn't even realize that. Let's grab him back here. Dust Titan will have to go. I need a shrine. Have one. 1 more mana, 1 more card, and I realize I can actually activate this ability. No, this doesn't actually work. Next turn then. Attack for now. What we can do next turn is attack into the zombie legionnaire, activate Lightning Storm to kill that, and I draw a card, because that's what it does. I'll go with Wisdom next turn. Tempting Lure, okay. Painful. I had to do it. One more Wisdom. Foundry Engineer. And end turn. Yeah. 2. Rent. Yeah, I tried the gateway thing, but I honestly can't be bothered. I guess I'll do nothing this turn. And hopefully I'll draw into a shrine so I can get myself another wisdom level and finally clear his board. No, I get a Dominion shrine. Well, does that matter? No, I can't do it now. 1 mana and 1 card. Put the weakness emblem on that. Okay. And summon myself a little golem. And we're actually equal now. I have a resource advantage. I had one. He has a card advantage. My board is gone. And he has a couple of guys. Okay, that could have gone better, but I think we might be able to take this. Need to get my mega stuff. Power Surge, we're not gonna Cataclysm just yet. We're gonna wait next turn. And then we'll do it. Right, Tempting Lure, so snag a creature. No, she did not. Guess I don't have any combined level cost 6 creatures in my deck. Alright. We will go for more stuff. More cards, and I think I can be patient. I don't need to play my Cataclysm now, because next turn I can clear this board using Lightning Storm and Vampiric Touch. And all I'm doing is taking 2 damage, unless he puts down a 3rd creature, in which case Cataclysm will be super value. I'm good just waiting. Let him attack if he wants to. This hero power is not doing anything. Yeah, alright. He will destroy his board. So that is tapped. Right, I have to do minion. I play Cataclysm. Give myself 1 more mana and 1 more card. And I do nothing else because I don't want my Foundry Engineer to die. And he has the hero power to make me sacrifice a creature. I want to fill my board with some sort of token or just stuff that I don't mind dying. He played Bloodseek. Like here, Lord Kartha's Death. Okay, this is gonna be risky. We'll do 1 wisdom level again. We'll tap this. Minion. Lord Karthus, kill that. Then the Foundry Engineer. Alright. So hopefully he can't kill my Lord Karthus using his hero power. He has Infernal Tribute, so it doesn't matter. He has a lot of removal. I'm not sure how to deal with it. Right, he gets a charge, alright. New Horizons doesn't really help me here. I get myself that, so I can get more mana cards. And end the turn, I guess? No, I might as well use it. This is going to be a long, dragged out fight, so I don't want to lose the fatigue race. Heal myself up a little bit more. Might have been a mistake though. As a flesh sculptor. Flesh sculpture. Come on. Foundry engineer. Could stun him. Might have to. And tempting lure, of course. Get rid of my stuff. I have nothing in my hand. Oh boy. I just got the school application stuff, did you know? Aw, well maybe you'll get in. Those guys can't? Is that how it works? Alright, I'm kinda screwed now. He's gonna hit me for 9 damage. Just uses his power to look through my deck. Fortunately, he didn't get anything. I don't think I have a second Cataclysm. In fact, I think the remaining cards in my deck are just shrines. And that thing. Yeah. Like Obelisk of Unity, New Horizons, Forest Maid Protector, nothing really that can save me. Contraptionist does nothing. Allows me to play that. Okay, Devious Plot. Yes. This is actually enough. Oh no, I can't do this. He will summon a zombie if I do this. No, I have to do this. Wait. Destroy the enemy creature. Okay. We get rid of that. It hit me for 6. But I can heal myself up. Alright. This is the best I can do. Can't do anything. Go ahead and attack. End turn. Ancient Wisdom. Do I want to overdraw? No. I am gonna sacrifice that for a shrine. One mana, one card. Don't really need that. But hey, I'm gonna play it anyway. Then play Lightning Storm. Get rid of everything, stun it. Still has this attacking zombie league here. Oh boy. Yo, Glyph. Well, thing with trials are they're really hard. I mean, you get 2 free tickets for trials. I suggest you save them until you've played the game and you're maybe like level 15, maybe level 20 even. You're gonna have a really good grasp of the game then, and you'll know what to do. Right, this is not gonna work. Yep, that's game. Like, when I played my trial for the first time, and I think this was on my second day, I got 3 wins, but I apparently had like one of the best heroes. I had a super good deck, and even then I only got 3 wins. I think getting 4 wins if you're a new player is going to be super hard. Okay, we got ourselves 1 more life here. I mean, I have the same quest, this one I presume. Complete a Spellweaver trial with 4 more wins. Yeah, you get some nice cards, but You can manage without them, I think. I'm almost done with these quests. Grinding up 1000 fame. Let's play the final trial game. Yeah, corruption too. I still have the corruption quest, and it's annoying because you might be doing good, like you play 3 games, you win them, and then you're playing against a super good player, or suddenly your draw is really, really bad. You have the worst hand and just fails. I'm gonna try and complete that quest playing in the morning or something, because that way I will be playing against the AI exclusively, and I might win 4 times in a row. I suggest you do that. Find out when no one is playing around you in your time zone, and then you queue up and you hopefully get to play against the AI. I think that's the way to go about it, completing those quests, until you are a much better player. And I'm doing basically trial here to see what it's like. I don't think that's the most efficient way of spending your gold. Right, wisdom, and a Dominion one. I shall keep this. Okay, I'll keep this. Not in trials, no. For trials, you might have to forget about it until you get much better. Charged, alright. End turn. I was talking about the corruption quest. We have to win 4 times in a row with a corruption hero. And that's quick battles, I think. Maybe I'll just have him block here. Why not? Enter. So we will go for roll of the night. 1 charge. Can't play Power Surge just yet. But I can next turn, because I'll sacrifice Dominion Shrine, get my Power Surge out. One Dominion level. Oh, I can do this. Let's pop this as well, and played another charge. Alright, I don't want to use ability. I have it spread out, all these. So he's going with a nature wisdom combo wombo. Oh right, it seems they are different from player to player. Not gonna trade in there. Okay, here we go. 1 more mana, 1 more card. We play Foundry Engineer. I'm gonna use both of these abilities. And I'm then gonna summon a bunch of golems. Might as well Astral Dive. Cycle through my deck. And I can also unlock the Lightning Storm next. 1 mana away. I'll have to Power Surge and New Horizons. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Like, maybe it shouldn't be as harsh as you have to win 4 trials. Because noobs are gonna have a super hard time with it. And even later on, because of the small player base, it's not gonna work. Alright, sorry about that, just had someone at the door. And I think I've done pretty well for myself so far. I have this Dust Titan, which is basically my win condition. I can play it out, make him super strong, and stun all of his bending creatures. And do well myself. We'll play this. Might as well pay the full amount of mana. Use both abilities. That's a 20/20. And yes, I could shock a couple of creatures. Shock his entire lineup. And then we attack with these guys. Oh wow. It's okay, we can try that again. Turn him into a 10/10. Because we're gonna have crazy amounts of mana here. But I can also try and go for clearing his board. Alright, here we go. One more mana, one more card. We can shock the entire board. That's gonna be more cost efficient, I think. Play the Dust Titan again. This time it's just gonna be a 9/9. Summon that out. And we try and go for it next turn. Everything will be exhausted. And I think block. I only need to block this, that. He doesn't want to let this guy hit his face. End turn. They're still sleeping. One more mana, one more card. What we will do is shock thing. I'm gonna play Force Builder ability on this. Add like 7 attack. And then we play Electrostatic Storm. Everyone attacks. He uses Disarm. Clever of him. At least I have this thing, dealing a little bit of damage here and there. And I have Lord Karthus coming up next turn. He got Energy Burst out. Destroy an artifact or spell. What did he use that on? Alright, doing a little bit of trading. I can't really stop him. Nope. Okay. Right, so what can we do here? I cannot, I mean, I only need to disable 1, 2, 4 guys. So that one, that one, and that one. That's 6 damage. I can then get rid of that. The shrine. We'll go for 1 more mana, 1 more card, play Obelisk of View. I'll tap this and turn one of my no, that won't work. Okay, I'll just put an Emblem of Life on that. We'll play Foundry Engineer, both abilities. Exquisite Spirit. Summon a couple of these out. And go face. Hey. This can actually work. We have all of his guys sleeping. Like the Dust Titan, he's actually crazy good. I have my Electrostatic Storm, getting rid of his stuff. Not sure what he's using that for. What is he getting rid of? But I can play Jorail's Silencer next turn, I think. I need another... what's it called? Another shrine. Right, he played a Jorail's Silencer. That's a little bit annoying. But he doesn't have enough here to break through and prevent that much damage. He knows that I have a flying guy back here. I actually prevent this guy. So I'll of course do that. And I'm not gonna bother blocking anything else. Right, how many blockers does he have here? One, 3 blockers. Summon something out. Oh wow, I can actually stun him with entirely different. Go for 1 more mana and 1 more card. Do that, everything is stunned. And everyone goes face. That was an epic battle. Very good game. Alright, I guess we'll just keep at it. That's 3 wins, I think. Yeah, I've got 3 wins. My last life, so I could die. Hopefully this guy, Aranarth. Hopefully he won't get my last life. I'll keep this. So of course I start off with the wisdom, play the charge right. Then I go for Power Surge. Okay, so I go Dominion and then I go Wisdom. No, then I go Mana. I could use New Horizons. But we don't have the luxury of that. We go 1 Dominion and attack. And then next turn we go for 1 mana and we ramp up with Power Surge. It's getting a lot of leveling up. Or I can just go for New Horizons. Yeah, that sounds good. No, I'll go for Power Surge, so by next turn I can go for New Horizons. I can go for 1 more mana, and I can play New Horizons and a 2-drop like a. And I'm not too fussed about getting value from this guy's for energy. I don't really care about that. We'll do the card draw first. Cathedral of Night. Sounds good to me. Suck up some life. And you're afraid of attacking now. Guess I can't attack. Alright. Buffs it up. Plus 3 attack. Gonna give it a shield as well. No, he doesn't. Now what I can do is a lightning storm. No more though. Okay, we'll go for Foundry Engineer ability. Get out a bunch of golems. Then I'll do Astral Dive. Shit, that was the wrong one. That's the wrong card. I meant to do New Horizons. Okay, we will do New Horizons now. And we'll get ourselves 1 more Dominion. Okay. I can't attack. I'm too unsafe. Alright. Couple of dudes here. Can do devious plot shenanigans. With Lord Karthus as actually a board clear. Yeah, I'll do that. We'll go with 1 more wisdom and then we'll have the 4 levels that we need. And I will probably win. Dragonfire doesn't matter. Kind of waste of damage actually. But his attacking is kinda annoying. I might as well go all in. Oh no, I can't double attack. That's a shame. Alright, here we go. 1 wisdom level, thank you. Just Lord Karthus. Then everyone attack. He has Tribute to the Fire Lord. Deal 3 damage to a creature. Not too worried about that. Not even sure if he has any dragons in his hand. He has Dragonfire. That hurts. Okay, let's get out a Foundry Engineer. Ability. Pump some golems out. We no longer need New Horizons. I'm gonna get rid of them. This can also be played. And attack. So all I need now is the Dust Titan. I'm going to be able to buff it up like crazy. Still have like 2 more power spikes. What are they called even? Called Power Surge. Not Power Trip, but Power Surge. In a Gnome Power Engineer. Alright, so we can destroy that guy. Okay. 1 more mana, 1 more card. Actually just wipe them by doing that. Everyone attack. one step closer to victory. Honks out a lizard barbarian. Okay. And ooh, he has a red dragon. Scary. Fortunately, I can get rid of it. I think I should, before I attack, actually play this guy. Yes, bot, so I'll destroy that and sacrifice this guy. Alright, my opponent resigned. Victory, so I'm now actually at 3 wins. I might be able to get 4 wins. Hold your thumbs. Shall see. I can. If I do get 4 wins, that will be the quest complete. And I'd love to do that. I think I got that quest on my first day of playing Spellweaver. Still haven't finished it. I'm playing against Can't Touch This. Wisdom Shrine, Obelisk. Don't like this hand. There we go. Charged, alright. If you're watching this, Can't Touch This, please surrender. I'd love to complete this quest for once. 1 wisdom. Get her out. And end turn. If I get a Foundry Engineer, I'll sack for the mini, pop this coin, and play him out. Plays a Rotting Room. But you don't always. Alright, 1 Dominion level. Sure, charged, alright. Not ability. I'm not gonna attack either because block. End the turn. Rose experiment. Or... Well, let him attack. Can't really stop him. At least he'll be weaker now. I can try and go for Lord Karthus as early as possible. Need more shrines for that. There's a Foundry Engineer. Right, all I'm missing is a shrine. One mana and 1 card. Plonk him out. The ability. This is not an instant spell. If that's the case, I think I'm gonna make use of the ability turn. We kill that thing before it can get out of hand. There we go. That looks like a decent board. Now him using Cataclysm doesn't worry me, because this is a very late game deck. Him stalling it out is fine for me. That means I don't have to use my AoE damage. Plays out another gross experiment. And puts it back. Okay, an attack. Okay. 1 more mana, 1 more card. Doesn't have a single artifact. Oh, I can play it. Okay. We play out Obelisk. And I think I do nothing else. Could actually attack. Straight up destroy him. Yeah, let's just attack. I mean, this is fine. And turn. Oh, I should have attacked with these. Oh, yeah, should have. That was a mistake. Although now I can use them to block Bruce experiment. Animate. Not sure that's good, bad. Okay. How about I fish another shrine? You know what I think I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna go for wisdom. Play electrostatic storm. Pump out a golem. Have everything attack. Can he attack my charged aurites? Yeah, he can. We'll just do that. Right, he's gonna let me attack. Oh no, the electrostatic storm doesn't hit before these guys. That's kinda bad. Well, he can't attack. And if he moves them forward, I can probably kill one of them at least. And then the other one will be killed by the electrostatic storm. I can also play out the Dust Titan. It doesn't have ability for getting rid of the Dust Titan. Needs, I guess, Cataclysm. But the Dust Titan would in this scenario be 8 attack. Okay, get rid of the Jinn Battle Master. And one more mana, one more card. Let's go for it. Dust Titan. Use the ability. And that is now a 10-N. So we can, yes, we can attack. Let's not bother with. I like to have them as blockers. I need to. Yeah, there we go. So he can't really attack because I'll use this guy as a blocker. What's that? Yara, the Sovereign of Souls. Other creatures have -1/-1 whenever another creature dies. Put a Might emblem on Ziara. She is unstoppable. Well, the fun thing is I can kill it with Lord Karthus. So let's see. None of these are deadly. We'll just do this. And next, do actually need myself. No, I don't need it. I can play Lord Karthus and kill this. Sure, this is a 10-10. We'll manage. So I have to be careful here. How do I do this? I go for one more wisdom. I tap this and turn that wisdom into Dominion. Then I can play Karthus and kill her mega unit. And then I just... well, I can always shock that. Summon a golem and attack face. and next turn I will win. Yeah, that was a successful deck. Actually went pretty alright. I'm happy with this deck. I like this hero. Lightning Storm is a super good hero power. Because Shocking is actually super good even if you don't kill their stuff. You will delay them long enough. Play out like a Dust Titan, this guy. I might try and make this deck in a standard format. Alright, my opponent resigned. And that is 4 wins. I think I finally completed that quest. Oh wow, I got a red dragon. That's a lot of cards. And Dragonfire. Yeah, I completed the same quest, so we have now... That's a common quest. Beat a Spellweave trial with 4 or more wins. Haven't I done that? I guess it has to actually end. Well, let's keep at it, see if I can do even better. I'm happy that I managed to complete this whole thing. That's one quest down that I have been working at for ages. Oh. Okay. We have Wisdom, Wisdom, Dominion, so I can do Wisdom, charge, alright. Go Dominion, another charge, alright. Then do a Power Surge or something. Sure, we'll keep this. Wisdom, charged, alright. And then Dominion, charged, alright. Power Surge, maybe even Force. Dominion, charged, alright. End the turn. He attacks, we can't stop him. Okay. He has nature, that's good to know. 1 mana, 1 card. I might as well play the Foundry Engineer, just to make use of all of this. Get 3 golems out. I'll go Power Surge. Block. Oh. No can do. Oh, the Jungle Death Trap. Right, 1 more mana, 1 more card. Play the Disquisite Spirit. Kill the Jungle Death Trap. Goes away. Then we do Astral Star Drive. Get out another golem. And everyone attacks. Quite a lot of damage. And a turn. Can do Power Surge. Maybe we go with Electric. Right, my opponent resigned. We have now 5 wins. I think that's a record for me. See how high we can go this deck. Alright. Play against Rage. This is a really bad hand. Just a bunch of shrines, although I do have the Cathedral of Night. I like that. I'm gonna experiment. Let's try and go for this. Sacrifice for Dominion first, then Wisdom. Actually, Wisdom first is the safest thing to do. Then I can actually use of Night by coining out hero power. Okay, my turn. We will go with well, can't really use Vampiric Touch yet. Go with one level. The next turn we'll have to use. I like this hero power. I wonder if it's good with a red sort of deck. There's this other shrine that you can get that can like heal 3 damage to all heroes, I think. Or is that like an inherent power? No, it might be an inherent power for alternative rage hero. We're gonna have to let that hit us, but it doesn't matter because we're gonna get rid of it and we're gonna heal up too. So let's Cathedral of Night, 1 mana, and whoop, that. He's going for it now. Let's go for 1 more mana. And I'll search for a shrine, get the minion up. And next I'll sacrifice for Wisdom and then use Lord Karthus. And that should turn things around. Okay, can't really stop that. Gonna have to let him hit. Right, so we said Wisdom. And then we coin out Lord Karthus. And we kill the thing that can kill Karthus. And if it kills Karthus, let's go all out. Electrostatic Storm, go for the Lightning Storm, go for the Vampiric Touch. I don't think I'm gonna bother blocking. Too big of a risk. Depends on how much mana he has had. If he ends the turn with 0 mana, then I'll block. Okay, he's going for more mana. What he does. And range. That hurts. Managed to kill it for free. Okay, I guess in turn I'm gonna have to punish him somehow. Go for one more mana, one more card. To power surge. This ability. That. And end turn. So next turn I'll use my lightning storm. And then I'll follow it up with electrostatic storm. This is scary though. Can't block that. At least lightning storm will somewhat stop him, Rex. Here we go. Do that. Then the charge, alright, come. And next up, Foundry Engineer, Static Storm. He has Word of Fire, that is painful. That's annoying. Because now I'm not sure my electrostatic storm will hit this most dangerous of his creatures. But hey, you have to go for it. Okay, we managed to hit him. And I can put a vampiric touch weakness emblem on him. That will then be a 1/2. And if electrostatic storm hits that, guess I'll be happy. He gets tribute to the Fire Lord. I had a really slow start. I think going with this shrine hand was a bad idea. Too many shrines, didn't do any foundry energy shenanigans, didn't have my volumes out there early game to block stuff. Maybe I can still take it back by getting a Dust Titan. Dust Titan? Dust Giant. Ah, it's Dust Titan. Oh, he got rid of it. At least my Foundry Engineer is spared. Right, we can't do anything about that. Come on. One more mana. One more card. Put that out. Yes. I don't know, cycle. That. Move him forward. Lock. Vampiric touch on. Gonna have to be the faster guys because I can't block them. Might as well play Obelisk of Pity. Oh, what? Destroy this, that thing, that one. Okay. This might be enough. We can block, or we can block 3 damage. He's gonna deal 3 damage to me. But then next turn we play Lightning Storm, and we're good to go, I think. But I think I've lost this. I'm happy. Got 5 wins in. I think that's it now. 4. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we draw something that can save our ass. Hopefully we'll draw something. Come on. One mana and 1 card. Gonna have to Lightning Storm and end the turn. That's game. But I'm happy, I got 5 wins in a trial. Okay. Collect the prize. And that quest has been completed now. 1000 gold and axe and cards. Alright, so that's from the quest. I can accept that one now. And that one. This is still being completed. I might as well accept that one. We'll open these packs and then end the stream. Alright, it's just one. Yeah, I wanted that one. Bad. I already have it. I don't know if it's good or not. And do I have enough gold for a pack? No, not yet. But there you have it, some Spellweave. So thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Make sure to follow if you like this. I'll be streaming this on a daily basis. Pretty fun game. And hopefully I'll reach level 50 soon, so I can start playing around with Order. That's for the future. Thank you, and bye.